Have you ever thought about how weird time is? We invented hours, minutes, and seconds, but then we mess with it twice a year. Daylight saving time, or DST. It's like trying to trick the sun into giving us more daylight, except sometimes it just feels like we're tricking ourselves. But hey, before you throw your clock out the window, let's dive into the wacky world of daylight saving time. We're talking about the top 5 countries that use DST and why they do it. Believe it or not, there are some pretty interesting reasons, ranging from energy conservation to just wanting more time to barbecue. Because let's be honest, who doesn't love a good barbecue? Especially when you can grill well into the evening because the sun just refuses to set. Spoiler alert, Australia gets this. All right, let's kick things off with the USA. The US has been messing with its clocks for over a century, ever since World War I. And hey, it worked, for a while at least. But then energy consumption patterns changed. Others say it disrupts sleep patterns and can even lead to health problems. Plus, can you imagine the chaos if different states had different time zones all year round? So the US keeps on trucking with DST, changing those clocks twice a year. Next up, we're heading down under to the land of kangaroos, koalas, and, well, some pretty confusing time zones. Australia, like many things about Australia, is a bit complicated when it comes to DST. Some states, like New South Wales, Victoria, and South Australia, are all about that extra hour of daylight. They want to soak up as much sun as possible, which is understandable when you live in a country known for its beautiful beaches and outdoor lifestyle. But then you've got states like Queensland and Western Australia who are all like, nah, we're good. They've already got plenty of sunshine, thank you very much. And they don't see the need to mess with the natural order of things. Can you imagine the arguments at family reunions? It's 3 p.m. here in Sydney, but it's only 2 p.m. in Perth. No, you're the one who's wrong. But hey, that's Australia for you, always keeping things interesting. Let's hop across the pond to the UK, a land of tea, crumpets, and British summertime. Just like the US, the UK started using DST in World War I to conserve energy. The UK isn't known for its sunshine, but when it does arrive, the Brits make the most of it. Hence, British summertime. Okay, folks, it's time to talk about Germany, the country that practically invented daylight saving time. Back in 1916, while everyone else was still trying to figure out this whole time-changing thing, Germany was all like, hold my beer, we've got this. And let's be real, if anyone knows a thing or two about efficiency, it's the Germans. So it should come as no surprise that they were the first to officially adopt DST as a way to save energy and maximize productivity. These days, Germany uses DST for many of the same reasons as other countries: to save energy, make the most of daylight hours, and boost tourism. But you can't deny that there's something inherently German about wanting to squeeze every last drop of productivity out of the day, even if it means messing with the clocks. And besides, more daylight means more time to enjoy those beautiful Bavarian beer gardens, right? Last but not least, let's head north to the Great White North, a land of maple syrup hockey and some seriously long winters. Canada, like many countries on this list, started using DST in the early 20th century. But here's the thing about Canada, it's huge. And while those southern regions might get a decent amount of sunlight, those northern territories, not so much. In some parts of Canada, the sun barely rises above the horizon during the winter months. So for Canadians, especially those living in the northern parts of the country, daylight saving time isn't just about having more time for barbecues and baseball games. It's about making the most of those precious few hours of daylight, combating seasonal affective disorder, and not going completely stir-crazy during those long winter months. So there you have it, the top 5 countries that use daylight saving time and the fascinating and sometimes confusing reasons why they do it. Whether it's about saving energy, soaking up the sun, or just trying to stay sane during those long winter months, DST is a reminder that time is a human construct, and we're constantly trying to find ways to bend it to our will. But what about you? Do you live in a DST zone? Do you love it? Hate it? Do you even notice a difference? Let me know in the comments below. And hey, while you're down there, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more videos about, well, whatever random thought pops into my head next. Because, like time itself, you never know what you're gonna get with me.